That's why I'm the king around here.
Who is king?
King! I am king!
Child, please.
Alright, y'all know what it is. We bite. TikTok reactions. I ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get right into it. So, this is basically, she making sigils. And you know, like if you sign for something,
right here is the
sigil.
72 evil sigils made by King Solomon. But what if I told you they were still getting used to this day? That is right, guys. The original 72 emojis are based on evil sigils from King Solomon. Like genuine spells of evil that we've been using since our childhood. Which to me makes absolute sense as to why there's no God emoji, yet there's 4 devil emojis. And as always, guys, I always come handed with the mark of the devil, you know? This guy is often credited with creating the first emoji library in 1999. You know, obviously the inverted 666, and then, you know, why not the 19 with the Revelation 9:11 of the Bible, the king of the bottomless pit, Abaddon. Don't listen to me, guys. I'm in the television that channels you to be programmed. You know, this was just for entertainment. Obviously, emojis are just satire. Emojis are just innocent little pictures used on mobile phones, which obviously don't rule the world and symbolize evil themselves, i.e. the Apple with the bite out of it and the first ever Apple device sold for $666.66. You must just do it for a joke. I'm as fictional as a dinosaur, baby.
Y'all put in the comments what y'all think about that.
Let's get into it. There are many different approaches to sigil making. One that I've been doing the longest really involves taking a phrase and breaking it down and turning that phrase into a symbol. When you go to make your sigil, it doesn't have to just be an affirmation. It can be a whole phrase, it can be a prayer, it can be a sacred passage, whatever you want it to be. Me personally, I'm gonna do a paragraph every time. I super duper clear. Sometimes though, I do have those sigils that are a bit vague and that are kind of umbrella sigils is what I call them. So step 1 is to write your affirmation, your paragraph, your prayer out. Once you've written it out, step 2 is to remove all of your vowels from your written phrase, affirmation, whatever. Now, you want to remove all the vowels so that you have all consonants left, right? Step 3, once you have all of your consonants, you want to now remove any repeating letters. If you have any repeating consonants, remove those. Now you should be left with just a few consonants. Now, once you have those consonants, you want to make your own shape. You want to make your own sigil. You can give your sigil a color, you can give it a border, you can give it a name, you're basically conjuring a pet. This symbol is going to bypass your waking cognitive mind and communicate with your subconscious to help you create whatever the intention is, right? To help you conjure whatever that intention is. You can also use an intuitive process where you just think of whatever your intention is and then you just automatic write, automatic draw. Doesn't have to be that way that I described before. Some constitutions work better with just that intuitive meaning. Other people do need that breakdown. Me, I'm predominantly earth and air, so I love the breakdown.
I used to draw that, those type of things when I was little. Man, I didn't even know what they were. I just, recently found out all of this, it's connected to, it's all connected, which I knew that, but even down to, the little doodling that I used to do, because I used to wonder why I would do it like that, honestly. I don't know, I can't even explain it, but I might have some books in here, from back in the day. But anybody that know me, if y'all seen any of my books, my old books, I've been had grimoires. She just didn't know that that's what they were.
you had to do to get past this devil stuff is study the damn thing, but we don't study nothing. Because we so stuck in religion, we can't get past it. Here's a book called Devils, the Perspectives of Evil in Antiquity and Primitive Christianity. Jeffrey Burton Russell. Now, the devil has horns. You see the horns on the devil. Anybody ever seen the black goddess Hathor or Heru with the horns? That's where they got it from. The Greeks borrowed the horns and put on the god Pan. The Christians trying to turn everything against it wasn't in their religion evil. They turned the picture of Hathor, the golden calf in the Bible, as evil. Later on, they turned the god Pan, which is the later form of the god Sut type and the oldest one, evil. You see what I'm saying? So when they talk about the devil is evil, they're talking about the most ancient God who is God. Jesus said, Satan, get behind me, which means I'm backed by the powers of Satan. Let me explain this. Let me show you a picture of this. You all got to get this stuff and bear witness to it.
Y'all ain't catch that, though.
Look, just get you a regular... Later on, they turned the god Pan, which is the later form of the god Sut type and the oldest one, evil. You see what I'm saying? So when they talk about the devil is evil, they're talking about the most ancient God who is God. Jesus said, Satan, get behind me, which means I'm backed by the powers of Satan. Let me explain this. Let me show you a picture of this. You all got to get this stuff and bear witness to it. Let me show you a picture of this. Look, just get you a regular picture of the yin and yang sign so everybody know what I'm talking about. Everybody seen the yin and yang sign. You call it the Kung Fu sign. Right? This side is light. That means Christ. Right? That means Christ. But that's putting the cart before the horse. That's why you couldn't get back to your ancient Jew, because you put the cart before the horse. The light comes from the black. In the beginning there was blackness, and then there comes light. The black is called Satan. Satan or Soot. Soot, the black soot. In your head is the medulla oblongata behind your neck, where it's the most concentrated part of the melanin, at the base of the skull and the top of the spine. So when Jesus says, Satan, get behind me, he's saying, I got my battery, which raises the black dot and turns me into Christ. You see what I'm saying? Because from the darkness, you get the light. And without the darkness, you can't get the light. So you've been worshiping the light, and the white boy done locked up all your dark stuff, which is the battery, in the British Museum. So you've been worshiping the vehicle, which is a car, but a car is only aluminum and fiberglass. The real stuff that run a car is the carbonated battery and the gas, but the gas comes from crude oil, which is what? Carbon. That's the mysteries of Satan. So when he say, Satan, get behind me, it's a metaphysical book talking about the head of the Christ. You are all Christ, because is it not written in your law that you are all gods? The black part where the melanin is called the mouth of God. This is the battery too. You call a medulla oblongata, the mouth of God. So when he says, Satan, get behind me, he's talking about I'm backed by the powers of my father, Satan. Satan comes from the word soot. Soot on. Soot, which means black, and on, Anubis, which is the dog, which means opener, comes from the dog star. It's later on, it's the word Sutek. And Sutek becomes the word Melchizedek. And Jesus is of the order of what? Melchizedek. Melchizedek is Satan. That's why the mystery of the Bible is it ain't talking about no devil up under no ground. Satan simply means the Nubian. When you translate it, bet. Prove me right on this, because you're supposed to be grown now. If ain't no devil under no ground, then what the hell the white man talking about when he worship you? He's talking about the mysteries of the ancient black man.
Peace to Brother Bobby Hemmett. I ain't even going to
This
touch what
divine
he said.
sign, this is the preeminent sign of the African spiritual high
Y'all can
culture,
argue with him.
because it honors first of all the mother, the womb. It honors the father and the synthesis, the children that comes from the womb through the seed of the father. It also symbolizes the water that rises up from the earth, up to the clouds, falling back on the earth as rain to bring vegetation out of the ground. It also is spirit, mind, and matter. So however you look at Ankh, it shows the continuous regeneration of the life force.
sigil magic.
I am love. I have clarity about my vision. I am so motivated about life.
Shout out to Angel Reese.
I killed 800 children. I was medically experimenting.
It's a joke, right? She has a documentary. This is a joke. This is a joke, right?
Texas, y'all can let them play in y'all face if y'all want to. But I'm telling y'all right now, do not be mad at Mother Nature. You better be mad at Abbott right fucking now. Cause they got to go to lift that damn plug out of y'all ass, bro. Are you not paying attention, Texas? Bitch, y'all have 6,100 to 7,500 dams in Texas. Dry ass Texas, dry ass Louisiana, dry ass South. The only thing close is the Gulf of Mexico. There's clear ass ocean water. I said, y'all know, listen, Gulf of Mexico, that water is blue, bitch. It's blue from the above. Why the fuck is the water dirty? I don't give a fuck how much dirt is around. That's blue water, bro. It's gonna at least be black, not brown. That's dam water. That's lake water. That's the water that they wanted to hit y'all ass with. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. It's already happened. Pay attention. You feel me?
It's happening up here in North Carolina too.
Anytime we go to building and doing for ourselves, they come through and destroy. Anything that gives us any kind of advantage, any kind of pathway to greatness, they destroy. Take it from you. And that's how I know that Jesus is bullshit, K-Guys. What do you think? Because they would have been took that shit away from you if it was really the answer and really the savior.
No, that's facts though.
So what's that? Oh, 25 people in Baltimore, Maryland just dropped and are unalived out of nowhere? What? Yeah, there's videos and reports coming out about 25 people that just dropped out of nowhere. People are trying to investigate what happened, and what they're coming up with is they don't think it was a particular thing that they could consume, but it was potentially something that they just touch and then just dropped it. Oh boy. They're saying this was on Pennsylvania Avenue, and out of nowhere, as people were walking down the street, it was just like dominoes, people just dropping. Ooh, goody. People are saying this is the craziest thing they've ever seen because you're just walking down the street when all of a sudden bodies are falling. Oh boy. Now it's all being investigated and hopefully we'll know more soon. Okay.
I like him. This is mine. I know this is the last one. So that last clip was Let me see, can I bring it back up? I should have let it loop. That last clip was something of mine, a comment that I left on a TikTok. Hold on, let's go all the way to the end here. I'm gonna pause it. This is the comment, and as you can see, it's 7/12. You know what I'm saying? I just recently posted this, and that's all I said. And the violation reasons was community guidelines. That's all they said. And this is all I said. I didn't give any context. This is all I said. And this comment was posted on like a religious TikTok. It wasn't like a government conspiracy TikTok. It was a religious TikTok. And this is what like they sent. Of course, I appealed it. They let it stay, I guess. But you know, I didn't go back and double check that the comment was back. They said they restored it. I don't even know. I don't even care. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Please drop in the comments whatever you thought about any of these TikToks that you saw. Message me, whether text message or social media, whatever. If you got some TikToks you want me to look at on here too. But yeah, that's just what my algorithm got for right now. When I get some more, y'all will get some more. But until then, bye.
Peace out.
Peace out.
I'm out. Yep, I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.